of us came to this earth, to this existence, into mission of grow as individuals to master our passions and desires and become the best version of ourselves. Whatever you are in this path of self-development, growth, discovering, and evolution, this podcast is for you. Come and join me in this amazing adventure of becoming someone greater than we were yesterday. Welcome to the Path to Become podcast. I am your host, Patricia Barrier, and I'm honored to have your company in this journey. I'm very grateful that you are here. I want to say thank you again for you say yes to be our new podcast, The Path to Become. I think I want to ask you, what brings you to the path of breathing?
Well, thank you, Patricia. What a beautiful space to be invited into. And I just, first of all, before I say anything, thank you so much for asking me here. And I can hear the sincerity and the feeling in your voice when you say you want to be better, you want to show up more, you want to be more present, you want to kind of grow, you want to grow brighter. And I like to think that the universe is listening, Patricia. And when you ask things, and you ask things honestly, she delivers for you. So the universe is listening to you right now, and that will happen for you. So my journey into breathwork, I started on my own journey of, I suppose, healing and development when I was still quite young, when I was in my 20s. And I was always interested in becoming the best person that I could be. My kind of thinking was, I've only got one life here. I want to be the absolute best that I can. I don't want to get myself stuck down in bad relationships or unhappiness. So I thought, well, let's just try it and see if I can make this the best life I possibly can. And that was quite early on in what I studied at school and then university. But really, I suppose it was in my mid-20s that I started doing yoga. And I'd always been... It's amazing. It's, that was my gateway drug, if you like.
That's my gateway to when I'm in the anxiety and crazy mode. I'm like, I'm not dying yet. That's what I tell myself.
So I started doing yoga, and this was kind of 25 years ago, and it was all Ashtanga yoga, so it kind of very hard, kind of masculine, kind of, downward dogs and sun salutations and warrior threes. Anyway, so that was good, and that was really good for a young man in his 20s. By the time I hit my 30s, I started to go inward a little bit more, and I discovered Buddhism and meditation. So I spent, I think, 7 years on a meditation cushion, really studying Buddhist Dharma and meditating a lot. And I, in my head, I was thinking, I'm definitely going to reach enlightenment. I'm definitely going to do it. I'm going to get up every morning and I'm going to meditate and, sit there every morning. But, by the time I was at my late 30s, you know what? They all helped, and there were little moments here and then where I felt kind of really at peace and I felt connected and I felt wonderful. But there was still something that wasn't quite right. And I tried to find out in other areas of my life as well. I trained to become a teacher, a high school teacher. And I kind of thought by doing something, useful and giving back to the world, trying to make the world a better place, that would kind of help me as well. But it kind of didn't. I just got burnt out, exhausted and tired and angry and ratty, just like all the other teachers do.
Feel you. I have a few sisters that they are teachers and can be rough.
It was hard work. And then I was traveling in Indonesia, in Bali with my wife, and I met a guy. It was related. We had kind of friends in common, and I knew that he lived out in Bali, and he owned a retreat center, and he had a big kind of house out there, and it was beautiful.